Hello. Come on in, everyone. Hiya. If you're just tuning in, welcome. This one's going to be quite quick already. I'm not going to keep you too long. I just finished work, so I'm not going to be here too long. Hope you're well. Happy Thursday Learn Day. Leave a comment in the live stream if you're here. And we're going to talk about Venus today. Venus and the shenanigans that are continuing in Scorpio. Hi, if you just join in. I'm doing a little bit of tarot as well, just to like calm myself. Like sometimes if I just finish work, I can't like immediately switch into this. But I hope you're well, wherever you are. My name is Hinny, if you're new. I am an intuitive tarot reader and spiritual astrologer. You can check out my services at hinnyhigh.com if you're interested in a reading. Yeah, there's a lot. 10 of Wands, everyone. There's still a lot, right? Still a lot that we are carrying. But a lot of us also have a lot of things to choose from now. And we're feeling it, or we're feeling more choices come in, which is great. And I think that's so reflective of the coming end of a water season and the beginning of a fire season. We are beginning to feel a bit more spiritual warmth and kick and oomph, and visions come out more, or our visions are starting to be reached, attained more as we cross into Sagittarius season. But this is Venus going on into Scorpio, and Venus goes into Scorpio officially November 21st. So this weekend, and we'll be there officially until December 16th, 2020. And also, by the way, I should mention I'm doing a collaboration with Inspiring Alien Creations here on YouTube. I'll put it in the description for you to look at, but you should go on over to our new channel. We just created a collaboration channel called Mercurial Mystics. So you can find us there, and we talk about astrology and tarot and all kinds of exciting topic. And episode 0 is there now. So please, if you're interested, go on over to see me and him talk about lots of different things. I think every second week we're going to do it, roughly. And we're also going to do it in podcast format for those who like podcasts. And yeah, hop on over there and give it a subscribe and a like if you like. And subscribe to me as well. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and you like what I do. You can find my social media later below in the description. And if you want an overview of the November astrology for the rest of November, you can find my video on November astrology 2020. And the other thing I want to kind of caveat before I get into Venus is that I really recommend you watch my Mars Direct video that I made recently, and to see the part that Mars is going to start playing in the cosmic conversation, the dance, the divine dance. And because Mars rules Scorpio and Venus is about to enter Scorpio, and so there is a big connection here to be considered. So check that out if you haven't already, my Mars Direct video. Hi, if you're just coming in, do say hello. Let me know who you are, how you are on this beautiful Thursday Learn Day. I wanted to kind of to just open this really short little video with a lyric from Björk and her song Come to Me. And in that song, she has this lyric which goes, "You know I adore you. You know I love you. Don't make me say it. It would burst the bubble, break the charm." So I'll say it again. You know I adore you. You know I love you. I think it actually officially goes, you know that I adore you. You know that I love you. So don't make me say it. It would burst the bubble, break the charm. So, hiya. Good evening to you too. How you doing? I'm not going to be on here long. It's very quick. I just finished work. So I'm just here to talk about Venus entering Scorpio. And I just gave a little Björk lyric because I think that particular song really is about love and a scorpionic version of love. And of course, we do very often hear astrologers associate Venus with love. And I agree that Venus is part of how we love. Venus does play part in how we relate and connect with other people and other things. But Björk, in her music and her lyrics, really introduces the scorpionic flavor of love, which can be very different to the Libran, let's say the Libran version of love, which can be much more romantic or ideal or conventional even. But Venus also is about vibe, of course, and flow, how the collective is vibing and flowing. And your natal personal placement, Venus placement, is about how you personally vibe and flow. And Venus is also the beat, how we're beating as a collective, and how you beat as an individual, as a spirit. And therefore, the sign that you have Venus in personally tells a lot about how you vibe, how you flow, how you beat, and how you love, of course, your love language, even. And so, Venus entering Scorpio this weekend is going to start the vibes and the flow and the beat to be those of truth and of reality. And so, Venus is starting to contribute to what Mercury is already doing, what Hermes is already doing now in Scorpio, and what the Sun, of course, is doing right now in Scorpio. There's just, I think, 3 days left of the Sun in Scorpio before we get into Sagittarius season. But the Sun and Hermes are there already, and Venus is joining. And so we get truth and reality becoming the vibe or the flow or the beat. And in astrology, a lot of astrologers say that Venus falls in Scorpio, that Venus doesn't like to be in Scorpio. And I think that's because Venus is often associated with sweetness and harmony and balance and love and romance, right? Whereas Scorpio isn't usually immediately associated with those things. Scorpio is often associated with the actual literal scorpion. So power, poison, ferocity. Scorpio is very often associated with fixations and intense things and control, and even things like resources and finances, which I'll get into in a little bit. But Venus kind of can have trouble in Scorpio, or the collective can have trouble when she's in Scorpio, or when it is in Scorpio, because the relations that we're having to have now and the vibes and the flows have to be a bit more real and a bit more true. And that can hurt, that can sting. But this Venus goes through Scorpio all the time, every year. And so we need this transit. It's part of our life. It's part of our yearly cycle. And so we do need sometimes to vibe and flow with truth and reality, and to connect and relate to others with reality. So I do see relationships ending. However, relationship is construed, but relationships ending while Venus is going through Scorpio, because there's going to be a lot, just more of the flow of truth, and people, their heart will want to beat more with true feelings and how they truly feel about things. But Venus is also the planet of attraction and how we attract things. And therefore, Venus is often associated with money, your finances, jobs, opportunities, materials. And so I do see that this is going to be a really intense transit for us to attract more money and new bonds as well, because Scorpio is all about bonds and Venus is about relations, how we relate, and also attracting. So Venus is going to be attracting for us from this weekend tight bonds with people and contracts, and even new resources can be born out of the death that Scorpio season always brings. And that death could be, for some people, literal. For others, for most of us, it's just going to be the ending of certain cycles in our life this year. And so out of these deaths come new resources. And maybe you didn't even think that a certain resource could become yours or be attracted, but it is going to be when Venus moves through Scorpio. Scorpio, of course, is secret energy as well. So you might be attracting secret resources, or hidden relationships start to be attracted, or hidden people that you can love and relate to start to come out and be attracted to you, and their money as well. Their money, their resources might start to come more to you. So it's good if you're running a business of some sort, right? If you're entrepreneurial, I think this is going to be a great transit for attraction. I also want to say that this Venus in Scorpio transit is gonna be a big time for us to push away, because Venus is about attraction, yes, but also Venus doesn't like ugly things or ugly people, however that's going to be defined for you. But like, your Venus placement shows you how you push away the ugly things and ugly people, but it's pushing away in a Venusian way, which is kind of gentle or passive, or sweet or indirect. That's how Venus sort of deals a lot of the time with the ugly. And so in Scorpio, I think this has to do with insincere relationships. So we're going to start pushing those things away more. One of my friends recently said to me that the pandemic and lockdown for some of us is actually making us already start to channel this sort of energy. We're already starting to sift what relationships actually matter to us and which ones don't, like which ones we were always maintaining just for like status quo, or just out of what's the word, errand duty, and the relationships that we actually give a frig about. Like, some of us are in social bubbles, so we can only meet a certain number of people. And so Scorpio season and Libra season before, but definitely Scorpio season teaches us, those of us in lockdown, the real relationships that we actually value, and who and what we actually want to sincerely relate to. So I think it's going to teach us a lot about pushing away the insincere. And also matters, like matters and affairs and news and issues. We're going to really just push away anything that's inauthentic. So if we don't think that it's authentic, that person or that issue, or that story, whatever it is, we're going to be like, I don't want to hear it. We just push it away gently. And some of us will not do it so gently because it's Scorpio energy. We might actually literally directly tell people, I'm not interested, or I'm not into it, or I'm not feeling it. And just like straight up honest, but with a slight coming from the heartness as well, because it's Venus, it's harmony and it's honesty. So it's harmony paired with honesty coming out. That's how our heart is going to start to beat more. And I guess the last thing I wanted to say before I stop this stream is that from November 22nd, it's going to be Sagittarius season. And that means the sun is going to start transiting Sagittarius. And so this is a planet of illumination, a planet of appreciation, a planet of confidence and vitality is entering a very outward, outgoing fire sign that is also mutable, like crazy changeable, crazy chameleon, crazy venturing and spreading. So the sun's about to go there as Venus hits Scorpio. And so this is like our wants, because the sun is what we want, and our wants for truth, because Scorpio is about truth, the wants for truth and the wants for the right thing and the right way, because that's Sagittarius, going the right way, hitting the right mark. All of that is about to increase. Once this weekend comes and is over, it's going to really start to increase. But do check out my Mars direct video, because I don't think this Sagittarius season is going to be like we might think, or like other Sagittarius seasons. So check that video out as well to see how Mars and fire in general is going to be doing something a bit different this year of 2020. So that's all I really came to say. I hope you enjoyed this little bit on Venus going into Scorpio 2020. Again, that's from November 21st to December 16th of this year. My name is Hinny. I am an intuitive tarot reader, spiritual astrologer. You can contact me if you'd like a reading. I'll put my details after this below in the description. And I wish you a very nice rest of your Thursday Learn Day and a nice start to your weekend. Take care and do subscribe if you like what I do. Okay, and leave me a comment like, do you have Scorpio placements in your own birth chart? Because Venus is about to hit and Venus is about to kiss your personal native placements. So I'd love to hear what house you have Scorpio in and what house Venus is about to transit for you. Let's have a conversation. Alrighty, take care and good night from London. Mwah, love you.